In school, we've been told that the world is round. But what if I told you you're wrong?
People believe our Earth is round, however, it's actually flat like a disc, with a dome above it containing our atmosphere, our moon, our stars, and our sun.
Based on interviews with experts and evidence, we can conclusively prove that the Earth is flat.
Flat earthers are being targeted by those who want to cover up the truth. For example, one of the makers of this film has been put in the hospital by people who are trying to harm him because he's trying to prove that the Earth is flat. Here's a video of his testimony.
The world is flat like my collapsed lung.
For the rest of this film, we had to hide the identities of those interviewed so that they wouldn't be harmed also.
Okay, so a common question is, why can't you see over the horizon? And the reason you can't see past the horizon is because the atmosphere isn't clear. There's many particles that are in the way blocking your view. And as things move farther away, they become small, and the human eye can no longer see them.
Additionally, the fact that the horizon is always flat, no matter if you're at the top of the world or at sea level, proves that the Earth is flat. In some photos, the horizon appears to have a curve, but this is just due to the usage of a fisheye lens, which adds a curve to all pictures.
From birth, you are bombarded with all these beautiful pictures taken from space that show around Earth. These pictures are actually false. They are propaganda promoting the lies of the system. This started with the US versus Soviet space race in the late 1950s. Once the nations made it to space and saw the Earth is actually flat, they realized that their accomplishments would produce outrage and disbelief amongst their populations, who have been forced to believe in a round Earth. The nations have had to fake pictures of a globular Earth in order to keep nationalistic support of their citizens, a lie that is still being fed to us today.
Believing in a flat Earth is common in pop culture. Many celebrities such as B.O.B. and Shaq believe that the Earth is flat. Shaq said in an interview, "It's true, the Earth is flat. So listen, I drive from coast to coast, and this is flat to me. I'm just saying, I drive from Florida to California all the time, and it's flat to me. I do not go up and down at a 360-degree angle. You mean to tell me that China is under us? It's not. The world is flat."
Musical artist B.O.B. is a great supporter of Flat Earth. He got in a Twitter feud with Mike Tyson defending the truth behind Flat Earth. In a tweet, he said, "The cities in the background are approximately 16 miles apart. Where is the curve? Please explain this." He has also started a crowdfunding campaign called Show Bob the Curve to send a satellite into orbit to prove that the Earth is flat. However, he's being prevented from reaching his goals by people trying to hide the truth. He has only raised $7,000 of his $1 million goal.
Our next interviewee will be introducing the Bedford Level experiment, which we recreated at the Clemson Reflection Pond.
The Bedford Level experiment was performed by someone by the name of Samuel Robotham. What we did was wade into a long canal and watch a sailboat drift down the canal for 6 miles. Throughout the entire journey of the sailboat, the boat was visible in sight by Mr. Robotham. Had the Earth been round, the sailboat would have been some 11 feet below his view. This is why the Earth is flat.
This is the Bedford Level experiment recreated on the Clemson Reflection Pond. On one end of the pond, a boat is lowered into the water, and a camera is positioned on the other end of the pond, just above the water. If the Earth were curved, the bottom of the boat should not be visible, as it would be behind the curvature of the Earth. However, the whole boat can clearly be seen above the water.
So based on all the information evidence that we gathered, we can conclusively say that the world is flat. One of the main arguments that we had to prove that the world is flat was based on the Bedford Level experiment.
So next argument is the reason you can't see the horizon is just because the atmosphere isn't clear, and the atmosphere blocks the light coming from farther away, so it disappears. And things in the distance appear smaller, and you can't see them with the human eye.
The pictures gathered from space are all fake because the government wants to hide the truth and keep support for space exploration. Many prominent people today have also stated and tried to prove that the Earth is flat.
The fact that we've been constantly lied to is cause for concern. The Earth is obviously flat and we need to spread the truth. Tell everyone you know about our flat Earth. Spread the word through digital and in-person conversation. Call your representatives and demand a change in policy to reflect the truth. Changing how we look at the world could lead to many breakthroughs and discoveries. We need to work together to change what we teach our children. Make a difference. Spread flat Earth.